Hey there, everybody. Welcome to Funnel Hacker TV. We are so excited to have you here. Today, we get to speak to somebody extremely powerful and someone who's going to help us unlock that next level. Specifically for going to Funnel Hacking Live, you do not want to miss everything that she's going to share. This is going to be a powerhouse interview, and her speech from stage is going to change lives. If you want to know what it is, stick around till after the intro. Let's roll.
We are part of an underground group of entrepreneurs that you've probably never even heard of before. We are funnel hackers, and these are our stories.
Hey everybody, welcome to Funnel Hacker TV. I'm Susan Leonardson and this is
Ben Moot.
And we are glad to have you here with us. We are bringing on another speaker at Funnel Hacking Live. We are so excited to, we're like bringing it home this week. Yeah. We have exciting people joining us, and we'll tell you who's joining us in just a moment. But you guys need to know, look at the bottom of the screen. You actually have an opportunity this year to get a free Funnel Hacking Live ticket. So whether you've already bought your ticket or you haven't bought your ticket, which should not be your situation, you need to go and ClickFunnels.com/giveaway. If you already have your ticket, they'll reimburse you the cost of the ticket. If you don't have your ticket, you can get one for free. Great opportunity. If you're like, I really need to be there, but I don't know how I'm going to be there, this is a great opportunity for you. So make sure you've gone to ClickFunnels.com/giveaway.
Yep.
Okay.
This goes away also at the end of the week. So make sure you get
at the end of the week,
yes.
Which also wraps up our interviews that we're doing with all the speakers. And we've been teasing it already that these bonuses that people have been dropping aren't staying around forever either. So I would not wait to win a free ticket. I would go to FunnelHackingLive.com and get your ticket now, today. Don't wait. You're going to lose out on so much if you don't go get it now. Okay. Our guest today, this is actually this person's first time attending Funnel Hacking Live at all. And she's speaking on stage. She is a certified master life coach. And you may know her. This is how I know her, from her podcast called Better Than Happy. And it gets over 500,000 downloads per month now, which is crazy. And it is so good, so powerful. So Russell's invited her to come speak on the stage, and she's going to tell us all about that and why. So let's go ahead and bring her on. Please welcome Jody Moore.
Yay!
Hey, welcome.
Hi, Jody.
How's it going, Ben and Susan?
Great. It's so good to have you here. Like I was saying, like I actually listened to your podcast. I discovered it years ago. I'm trying to think when, and I can't quite pinpoint it. And it's so good. And I cannot wait for more people to discover you and your message and your story. So I guess this is going to be a little bit of a taste of that right here, right now. But I think what I have no idea about is like, how did you get into the ClickFunnels world and like Russell? So tell us a bit about that, and also give us like kind of your background and who you are and what you do.
Yeah. Well, like you said, I'm a life coach. I've been a life coach for about 9 years now, and I loved coaching because it helped me personally. Of course, I think that's how we all end up in self-help, right? Because we're a mess. So I was a mess. Coaching helped me. I'm still a mess. I just know how to handle it better now. But also what I was surprised to find was how coaching helped me achieve so many goals. So once I learned about the tools of coaching and mindset and emotions and all that, I just wanted to tell everyone. I wanted to teach everyone, but it turns out like your friends and family don't really want you to start coaching them at dinner. I don't know if you've ever tried, but don't. And I thought, what am I going to do? Because I really want to teach this to people, but I knew nothing about marketing. I thought, I'm not going to be that person that walks up to my friends at church that they start avoiding because they know I'm going to try to get them, to be a client of mine or whatever. And the school I went to, the life coach school, actually on the last day of class, they taught us a little bit about a funnel. And Brooke Castillo was my teacher. She taught us how you can give somebody something valuable for free and then invite them to a next step and eventually invite them to a paid offer and get clients that way. And for some reason, all the dots in my mind just like went ding, I could do that. And so I wanted to learn more. I dove in, and one of the people that came the highest recommended was, of course, Russell Brunson. And so I started reading his books way back 9 years ago when I started this, consumed everything that I could learn, and the rest is history. And I guess one thing I'll add is that what people know that I'm a coach and that I love coaching, but I don't think most people know that I'm also an entrepreneur, and I love entrepreneurship. I love marketing. I love funnels. I love all of that. And so that has helped a lot with my success.
Well, that's become like you have two parts of your business too. So you're a life coach in one hand, but you're also a business coach
That's
at the
right.
exact same time.
Yes.
So you're actually doing the two things that you love to do
That's right.
with the two groups of people that you love being around the most.
It's like
And
a
we get to
dream.
have you at Funnel Hacking Live.
I'm so excited to come to Funnel Hacking Live. So excited. Yes.
Oh, it's going to be so much fun. So you discovered Russell, you started doing the whole funnel thing, started to get your business going. What was it like? So there was at one point where everybody was putting their names in the hat to speak at Funnel Hacking Live. You asked Russell, you said, I want to speak on this. And you got the movement pushing you up. And he goes, oh, shoot. All right. Put you on the docket of voting. What did you want to speak on? And then what did Russell tell you were going to be speaking on? Because it's interesting to hear that difference, because Russell kind of has this architecture that he has figured out.
Yeah, I love it. He has a vision for this event, which is so great. I submitted to speak about sales, about what I call service-based selling, because a lot of the people I coach say that sales is hard. They don't like it. It's icky. They're not good at it, And what I teach is that when you sell the right way, it's actually really rewarding and really fun, and that it should be fun for the person. It should be not just fun, but it should be a value add to the person's life, whether they buy or not. And so I put in to speak about that topic, and Russell circled back around and asked me to speak on a concept that I use as a coach, which is the difference between ability and capacity. And I'll still work a little sales in there here and there because it's all relevant. I want to make it really applicable to everyone and to how they're growing their business. But it's true, the mindset piece is so important. And this idea that as adults, we start making decisions from our ability rather than our capacity. I don't know why, but it's something about the development of our brains and probably how we're socialized, that if you look at kids and you ask, what do you want to do? What do you want to be? They'll say things like, I want to be a soccer player. I want to be an astronaut. I want to be like all these things that are nowhere in their realm of possibility right now. You ask someone in their mid 20s, even to late 20s, what do you want to do? They're going to start telling you, well, I'm really good at writing, but I'm not good at public speaking. Or I'm athletic, but I'm not very artistic. They will start telling you what they're already able to do. And it's important that we just recognize that, first of all, and then especially as entrepreneurs, we want to be operating from our capacity and thinking about our capacity, not just limiting ourselves by our current abilities. So that's what I get to speak on, and I'm so excited about it. It's a great topic. So
that's gonna be great. I think that what you're speaking to is so important, no matter like where we're at in our business as well. Like,
that's true.
You can be beginner, you could be like, top of the world, doing awesome, but like it's hard to remember, like, okay, my ability, my capacity. I don't know if I'm operating in where I should be operating. So I can't wait for that. That's gonna be awesome to hear.
Well, I remember like, as you grow your business, you don't know that the one thing that limits you is that personal development side. It's the self-help side of taking care of yourself and helping yourself overcome that mental piece that's blocking you from everything else that's available on the other side. And nobody really pays attention to it. And it's not something that is actively taught in the ClickFunnels community, but it shuts the door on so many opportunities that I can't wait to hear it.
Yeah, it's true. And I'm a big fan of all the, we got to take action. We got to go try things. We got to do marketing and all that. I'm not like talking about sitting on the couch manifesting money. We got to take action. But our action becomes so much more effective when we pay attention to the mindset piece as well. And it doesn't take a lot of work to shift your mindset. It takes awareness. So this is a tool that I honestly do think, like, just hearing me speak about it will put you into a place of awareness that will then make all of your actions 10 times more effective. And that's been my experience as I've applied these tools.
Wow.
It's so fun seeing how like all the pieces of how, because Funnel Hacking Live is not just kind of like random happenstance. Like Russell plans every single thing in so much detail. And we already know there's going to be a lot of tactical stuff given to us, strategy. But then to have Jody come up on stage and say like, okay, but now you gotta go take action. And here's how to like help you get in the right mindset to do that. It's just awesome to see how all of the pieces just fit in. You guys have to go get your Funnel Hacking Live ticket, funnelhackinglive.com. Oh my gosh. There's going to be so much good stuff. And I can't wait also, Jody, like we're going to have to reconnect after or during, because I need to know your reaction to attending for the first time.
I cannot wait. The speaker lineup is so amazing. I am so honored to get to speak with all these speakers. And I will say this too about attending live conferences like this. There literally is like something visceral that happens in person that is not possible. Even though technology makes things amazing, we can learn a lot online. There is I feel like a transformation that happens. This is what I'm constantly telling people who listen to, podcasts or whatever. That's great. Keep doing that. But that internal transformation happens at an in-person event like this. The stimulus of the information, being surrounded by like-minded people, being forced to like minimize your distractions with family and home and all of that. I feel like when I've attended events like this, I leave transformed. And so I would just strongly encourage people. I'm a huge fan of attending live events. I can't think of anything better you can do for yourself as an entrepreneur, honestly.
No, I absolutely agree. And it's almost, we're trying to, just so you know, like we're going to doing Funnel Hacker TV during Funnel Hacking Live, like multiple times. And so we're like trying to figure out which speakers can we grab and talk to afterwards, just like to grab the experience. But it is there. I don't think someone explained it the best way. I think they did is, that energy that you have when you get a business idea, or you're like, oh, I could do this. And you just have that little buzz.
Yes.
Imagine that amplified by a whole room feeling the exact same thing. And there's just this wave of energy washing back and forth. And it just keeps building and building. And it is insane. And it is absolutely transformative. And I cannot wait for you to be able to experience it and be like, this is why, because it's game changing. And I think a lot of the ways Russell has tried to create Funnel Hacking Live and the team has tried to put it together is so that way you can walk in one person and walk out as another with all the tools and strategy that you need to be able to move, but also with the becoming somebody different. And that's not something that just happens. It is something that is very carefully crafted and it's built, and it's an experience that you get to experience with 5,000 to 7,000 other people. So if you don't have your tickets, you should definitely get your tickets to Funnel Hacking Live. Yes, go ahead.
I was just going to say also, I'm bringing several members of my team as well, because this is what I think at this kind of an event where you're hearing different speakers from different backgrounds, different approaches. That's when ideas come. So everybody, I'm sure, will be bringing a notebook, but make sure you bring a notebook. I love the ideas that come to me. And sometimes they have nothing to do with what the person's talking about. It's just getting my head in that space, like you said, of that energy, that buzz, that suddenly I start coming up with ideas. So I've got several members of my team coming too. I'm like, we need all the ideas. It's going to be phenomenal. So
it's exciting. And then also like we've had people say like, oh, like it's so hard to then, if you don't bring your team, it's so hard to go and like explain to them how you got those ideas. Like right now you have to have like a million epiphany bridges so that you can like help them to understand how you arrived at that idea. Just bring them and then they'll understand what you're talking about.
It's so worth it. It takes good care of your team too. They appreciate it. So
yeah. Okay, guys, you've got to go to funnelhackinglive.com, get your ticket. When you get your ticket, you are not only going to get access to the 4-day event, which is going to be incredible, well worth over the price of admission. You're going to get swag. You're going to get the marketing AI integration put into your account. There's inner circle bonuses that are insane. There's speaker bonuses that are insane. You get all of the replays to all of the years that have ever happened before. We're up to 9. So you get the replays of all of the years. And I believe that Jody also has some bonus, a couple of bonuses actually to throw into that as well. Do you want to tell us a little bit more about those?
Yes. So I have a 3-part course. My expertise is in helping other coaches, teachers, experts, anybody trying to build a service-based business. There are 3 things that are really critical that you set up to have a successful 6 or 7 figure business. So I have a 3-part course that teaches that. And then I also have a 10-step guide for doing your consultations. For anybody that sells over consultations, it's the hardest step for most coaches, but it doesn't have to be. And I've literally had hundreds of people who have no sales experience use those 10 steps and have amazing conversions and amazing experiences. So I'm giving both of those away for anybody that's coming to Funnel Hacking Live.
Those are so good. Those are so good. Okay, those are going to be inside the bonus area. When you guys get your ticket, you're going to get immediate access, and Jody's bonuses will be put in there as soon as possible. There's so much good stuff. I can see Ben's just like super excited over there too.
I wish you could all see how much work goes into these things that Jody is giving. Jody's giving away a 3-part training as well as 10 steps that are all pre-proven. This is a program she's already put blood, sweat, and tears and years of effort into crafting, and it's just a bonus. Like, I wish I could somehow explain to you the value of just the bonus itself and the event as a whole. The only way for you to be able to understand it is to be able to take that leap of trust and to grab your ticket. Because number one, the bonuses will take care of you until Funnel Hacking Live and well after. But Funnel Hacking Live will be that transformative event that's going to take you to that next level. So Jody, thank you so much. I cannot wait. I want to dive into it now.
Thank you. I'm looking forward to it as well.
Awesome. All right, everybody, funnelhackinglive.com, get your ticket, and we will see you guys all next time. Bye.
There are so many people walking around who don't know that they can change the world.
You were born to do something great with your life. As an entrepreneur, you're going to have painful experiences, but all pain is temporary. And if you can survive it, you will meet another version of yourself.
I was just numb. We were racking up credit cards. We stopped paying for our house. We literally were selling furniture out of our home.
I felt trapped and exhausted by my life, and I couldn't see a way out.
I felt like a shell of who I was made to be.
In life, you are most capable of helping the person you used to be. If you used to be broke, you can help broke people. If you used to be broken, you can help broken people.
It starts with you. You hear the call. You feel it. It's beating, it's pulsing. I'm made for something more.
We get scared.
And then fear hits us.
The little voices in the back of our head.
I'm not ready. I'm not worthy. The driven say, no, I'm going to do it. The driven are you guys here today.
More people are finding their breaking point and waking up.
I have a calling. Yesterday I realized I have to do this.
There's a soul here at ClickFunnels.
I felt like I had gone through the wardrobe of the Chronicles of Narnia, and I was just like, what is this magical place that makes billionaires?
I'm going to show you the magic trick that's made me all of my money.
My best-selling framework.
Start out closing if you're going to end up
82% of customers trust influencers.
This better blow your mind and allow you to predict the future. People need aliveness and meaning again.
Who do you want to become? What do you want to felt and experience in this one precious life?
You wouldn't be able to tell, but I ran the New York Marathon when I was 19. Life happened, and my mom passed away. One of my daughters had a traumatic brain injury, wasn't expected to live.
When you meet somebody that continues to push through adversity, that is the definition of an entrepreneur. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to sponsor you through this journey because everybody deserves an opportunity. What you do with it is up to you.
People feel a sense of belonging here.
It feels like home. It's so encouraging because if they can do it, so can I.
It starts with saying, hey, next year we're going to get that.
Russell has a way of teaching that makes success faster.
In my opinion, he's the best marketer who ever lived.
You find exactly what your business is missing.
It's going to amplify every campaign you do.
If you've been thinking there has to be a better way to do this than what you're being told, I'm here to tell you you're right.
People might say you're too young or you're too old or your body's not right or you didn't go to the right school. Then one day, they're telling people how they met you.
Funnel Hacking Live changed my entire life because now I know what I'm going to do next.
Your family's going to be blessed. Your legacy's going to be blessed. Movements are about to be birthed.
My story hopefully gave women permission.
If you believe me, stand to your feet. You do not have to be great to get started, but you have got to start if you ever want to be great.